Start her up.
There we go. How are you doing, everybody?
Hey guys, George here back again on the train stream. We're gonna talk about everything but mostly boats.
Mostly cars?
Oh yeah, cars.
Mostly bicycles?
No, trains, those are weird.
What do they do? I mean, they just kind of roll around and
They pull things.
pull things?
They got wheels. Yeah.
Well, hey, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm Wally. This is
Jorge.
or George or GFW Trains.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the stream. Kick back, relax. We're going to talk some trains tonight. Hang out with everybody. Got a lot of people already in the room watching, George. So it's good to see.
Solid. Yeah.
So George has been busy getting ready for school. School's right around the corner for him.
Yeah.
I'm sure how many people here are just getting ready to start up school? George, what do you got? About 10 more days of freedom till you start?
Wait, really?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
10 more days. Countdown starting. You can see on that face that he wasn't excited about that one. So, yeah, I'm sure we got some other guys about ready to start up school, too. It's about that time. So, we got some cool trains we're running today, huh? George, you got some questions about that? What are we running here?
So we're running the 844, the passenger train.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about the 844 for those people?
The 844 is a northern. It's run by the Union Pacific. It's the only steam engine known to existence that hasn't been retired. And yeah, so basically that's what the 844 is. Now the Y3, we got a Pennsy Y3. This is one of the this is the earlier one, or one of the earlier ones. So it doesn't have, it's not the latest run of the catalog, but it's still
pretty
cool.
darn sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be one of the coolest engines we have.
I like it. You really like the whistle on that one, don't
Yeah.
you? Who makes both these engines that we got running here today?
So they're Lionel engines.
Yeah. Cool. We might want to speak up a little bit. I'm just watching here. Hopefully everybody is able to hear George all right. George is a tired guy.
Yeah.
But you can turn it on for about an hour. We'll be here for an hour, right, George?
Yeah.
All right. So that's cool. I like both these trains that we're running. Kind of new to our collections, right, George?
Yeah, I think the 844 is about like 2 months old, right? To our collection, and then the Y3 is about the same. We got them over quarantine, so. Yeah.
Right. And the same with the passenger cars too. Those are all Lionels, right?
Yeah. Those are the Lionel 18-inch cars. I have the 4-pack. I got those for my birthday. I got the 4-pack, the 2-pack, and then the sound car for my birthday. So yeah, along with the big boy. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, the Y3's just got some miscellaneous freight cars that I had. A lot of them are actually from the TCA 50th anniversary set, which comes with the FM Trainmaster, so Pacific FM Trainmaster. So I'm not sure. I think we put that one away. But then we got all the cars for that, including the caboose out. I don't have a Pennsylvania caboose, so I just ran it with the SP one. And
We've got a couple Pennsylvania cabooses. We just have to dig deep into the
scale ones. Really?
Yep.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to wait a little bit to check people in here. Right as we started to come on stream, I accidentally unplugged my computer, which is the one that we can see everybody on here real well for. All right, there we go. But we'll check everybody in just a moment. Well, hopefully we got a lot of people from around the country that watch us. There's been some pretty crazy weather out there, out east, out by Virginia and Maryland and everything like that. Got some some tornadoes and hurricanes and everything. Hurricane Isaias. How about that one, huh?
Yeah, that's a pretty.
You're right.
That's a character of a hurricane.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, yeah. So, speaking of hurricanes, this is my segue. Speaking of hurricanes, we're gonna be going on for some Fast Friday here today, or not tonight. We're getting on Friday. We're getting ready for some Fast Friday, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a special guest on the stream, Angel Garcia.
Angel's coming over, right?
Yeah, so
Be hanging out with us. Angel's usually on the stream here, hanging out with everybody and doing some stuff. He's gonna be coming out and doing some racing with us on Fast Friday.
yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty fun. He's coming out from Chicago, and
He's usually racing his car, but he's now gonna come out and race trains.
yeah.
So George, have you had a chance to look at that new catalog yet? That Lionel catalog?
I watched a video on it. I didn't really get a good look at everything, just because I haven't really taken a look at it. I know that they have the Y3s. The T1s look pretty cool, but I don't know. They're just not really my cup of tea. And
There's some neat T1s though, don't they? And the passenger cars that go along with those.
yeah, they're pretty cool. They're doing the rerun of the Fleet of Modernism cars, which will be neat. We got the original ones upstairs, and we got the new car that go with it too, which is really neat. Yeah, I think the thing that I really am interested to see is the Y3s, because they have a safety valve feature that blows off.
Oh yeah, what's that, George?
So basically, there's a here when this one comes by, I'll stop it. But basically, it's a little valve on the top of the engine when you're running high on boiler pressure. That it'll pop off. I know on Bilco's steamer, it pops off at 125 pressure.
What's Bilco's steamer, George?
He's got a Northern Pacific consolidation engine.
But so is it a real steamer? What is it?
It's a real steamer. It's a 7.5 gauge steamer. And yeah, so basically that's what he has. And yeah, it's gonna be cool to see that on the Y3s.
So what? Just like if it overheats or something like that, it's just gonna operate?
I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. That's just what I saw from the catalog.
Well, that sounds like it's gonna be super neat.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I like? I like those Mikados.
Yeah, those are cool, but they're like crazy price-wise.
Well, everything in there is pretty pricey, I think.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But yeah, if I'm gonna get one of those, it's the Monon one. Although we probably could get that one later for a cheaper price. And yeah, so
I like that 4501. Although you have a different opinion of the 4501 than I do.
I like it, but I don't like it as much as you do. I think it's kind of overrated. Although
Whoa, overrated.
You just saw it like in static display though. Like,
Overrated.
We ran it in the cab of 630.
Saved. I agree. I like 630 better than 4501. 4501 is one of the reasons that steam in America was saved, George.
Yeah, I know that, but still, like, I like other steam engines better, like 630 because we rode the cab.
Right.
But yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Cool. Well, hey, I'm back online here with my computer. We got everything all ready to go. George, you got the whistles there? Let's check some people in with some whistles. Oh, I missed out on the very first one. So we're starting from 8 o'clock on here because I missed the ones before 8 o'clock because my computer shut down. So if I missed you and you were on here before 8 o'clock, sorry about that. But here's where we'll start. Got Tim's Trains in the house. We got D. Klinger in the house. Let's see here. Matt K. Productions in the house. I know we have 1-800-Clyde in the house. I saw him before. Let's see here. Trainstorm Pierre Marquette Productions in the house. Matt K. Productions in the house.
Sorry.
One job. Cloud whistles. 716 Rail Fans in the house. D. Klingers, we checked him in already, but I had a derailment. I guess we're going to have to get that guy a drug test too. He said he had a derailment on his double crossover. When he came to get ready for the stream. Jared T's in the house. Good to see you, Jared T. SC Railroad Videography in the house. Model Railroader 1225's in the house. Grandma Nita's here, says hello, and hello to all her train buddies. Let's see here. I think we got, did I say Jared T, George? If not, let's get Jared T. We're not stingy with those. Let's see here. Matt K Productions asking what we're running, George. I went through that already. Jared says he's got school at the end of the month.
I think it's when we start the 25th.
24th, yeah, 24th or 25th is when he starts. So I guess he got a little bit more than 10 days. D. Klinger starts on the 26th. Matt K says he's got 2 more weeks of freedom before he has to go back to school.
Yeah, I tell you, man. Hopefully we can go all e-learning, though.
Yep. Let's see here. Grandpa says he doesn't have to go back to school.
Lucky duck.
Right. Lionel Guy 1776 says, I have train school to attend. I'd like to go to train school. How about you, George?
Yeah, me too.
Well, every time you go out to do some live streaming out there with the 1.5 gauge that we do.
7.5.
7.5 gauge.
That's normally.
Thanks for correction.
That's normally like train school.
Yeah, it is for you, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Trainmaster 04 says he's still in school. I don't know if we got him a whistle yet. 716 Rail Fan says he's not excited for school. That's usually the way it is around here. School, D. Klinger says more time you spend on school, the less time you get to spend foaming on trains. Huh, George?
Not foaming, but yeah, running trains.
Yep. Make sure you speak up, George, so everyone can hear you, all right?
Okay.
You can get closer. All right. Let's see here. Good. We got some good audio. Trainmaster 04 says our school is less time for trains and less time to drive the Mustang. Yeah, for sure. I hear you on that one. Grandpa says, what was tiring today, George?
I had to wake up early, then we did a track workout for cross country, and then we had baseball just before this, so yeah.
So you got some cross country, some baseball, some sleeping in there too.
Yeah.
Oh man. Model Railroader says, do you have a Sino Berkshire? And if you do, can we run it?
Is it out?
Yep, we got one out. We'd run that. It's right. No, the nickel plates. I think the last one over there. Or is it a Sino?
No, that's a Sino right
All right, we can probably run that one for you. Train Storm Pierre Marquette says, George, you need to get a Mountain Dew. Austin and Block Productions here, George. And he says, have you guys thought about putting artificial power lines in? We thought so, but Godzilla back over here might get all caught up in the power lines. You know how Godzilla doesn't like power lines and everything like that. No, I'd love to get to that point, put some power lines. We got we're probably about 10% done with this layout right now, maybe 15% done. We've got some more plans here with the layout. We want to put a second level on, and actually, while I'm doing this, I should come over here. Planning on putting a second level on. George is doing some switching over here. I could go for a little field trip. So this is, it looks weird with our station here, but that's one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to get a second level, and this is going to be the station to the second level. This is just kind of a beta vision right now is the way we got some of this stuff. So back there where the Y3 is going, we've got that as a a siding where we got a bunch of equipment back over here. We got
Choo-choos.
some choo-choos in the yard here. See, I don't know if could there goes there's the cab forward. There goes the train. C&O Burke. There we go. That is a cool whistle, George. There we go. All right, back to talking on the stream here, guys. Thought you'd enjoy that more than me. Yabbing, doing some yabba yamma. We're about 12 minutes behind on this, so I'm going to plow right on through here. So, let's see. So, Matt K Productions says, is that an MTH Southern NW2 in the background, Proto 1?
No, I don't have a Southern NW2.
We've got the
C&O one. That's
got a C&O NW2. Tell everybody a little bit about that one.
That's my first engine. It's a Post 4624. Yeah, it's a train racer.
So Matt K says he has the Southern NW2. That's a pretty cool train. So Tim says at GFW trains, and no, not so fast here. The FEF is Grandpa's that you guys commandeered. Well, this is true. It's not really our train. It's
you wouldn't have it without us.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So 716 says, can't wait for Fast Friday again. That seems to be a crowd favorite, Fast Friday.
Yeah, that is a fun one.
Yep. So Train Storm, getting back to the weather, I'm way behind on my talking here. That they haven't got any bad weather in Kentucky. Lionel guy says that the storm wasn't very strong there in New Hampshire. Hey, and Gloria Helene's here. How about that? Nina's here. Good to see you, Nina. George just gave you a whistle. I'm sure inside he's excited, even though he's not showing it on his face right now. George is operating with a lag of about 5 seconds, I guess because he's tired, even though he wasn't tired right before we got on the stream.
Okay. Yeah.
So, hey, we're doing good. Tell that husband of yours happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
So D. Klinger says, I got the hurricane at my house. All it did was rain for like 24 hours and make my roof leak. Well, that's good. That's a pretty good way that you can do that. Model Railroader 1225 says, is the engine pulling the Union Pacific coaches in Niagara?
No, that's a Northern, the 844.
Yep.
I don't think we have a Niagara. No, I know Grandpa does, but I don't think we do. But yeah.
Yep. So Miken's Railroad here, and says, did you see my vid? We haven't seen that. Why don't you in the comment section below put a link to your video, and we'll go back over and see that. Sorry about that. We didn't catch that. But love to catch that on the flip-flop. Let's get him a whistle because he's here.
That's always a cool one to do introductions with, because it's easy to, the whistle is
It's a good whistle, huh?
Yeah, it's just
So, let's see, Matt K Productions we get him. NEC Jersey Rail fans here. Matt K Productions had to get out of here. And we'll see you around the roundhouse. Oh, man. All right. So I like the Mikados too, everybody. I'm going to catch right up here. SB Mike's in the house.
Angel Garcia.
Angel Garcia's here. Good stuff. LGR Rail Yard's in the house. Guess what I did today? Yes, I'm not sure. Will, Rail fan. That's what I'm going to say. Randall Ellison's in the house. So it's finally got the live chat to pop up, so now I can talk to you guys. How's it going? We're doing great over here. I'm going to start running through some of these comments so we can get up to the now. Yep. Ours Train's asking what's running tonight, George. We got ourselves the 844 running, and we got ourselves the C&O Berkshire that's sitting in wait right now. So, let's see here. Model Train, or Model Railroader is asking if we have a Niagara. We don't have a Niagara. Be a cool one to get. Maybe one day we'll be able to get one of those. So let's see here. See, LGL Railyard says got the Lima, Ohio. Got to see the nickel plate 779, and I got to go into the cab. Wow, wow. Also got to go in the Lima Locomotive's works, which has been demolished. Well, that sounds like a really fun day, man. So Trainstorm Pierre Marquette Productions says good news. I got the layout set back up. Got a new video out. Picked up my first soldering iron today. Well, that's really, really good to hear. Good times for you. LGL says what I like about the cab, or what I like about the cab is I can control the engine because all of those controls are right up in front of me in close range. Nice, nice. Iron Rail 8779's here says hi. Want to get in the whistle? There we go. Caught CP 7023 at around 550 today. Which one's that one, George?
I think that is
Iron,
70 what?
7023. What?
Oh, that's
Iron Rail?
the Heritage unit, I think.
Yeah,
The,
which one?
Um,
One of the brown and gray ones?
yeah, the beaver ones.
Cool, cool. So, Trainstorm Pierre Marquette says, I love y'all's setup. Well, thanks for the compliment. Says 1-800-CLIE, so that'll be cool. Is the elevated Santa Fe lash-up part of the elevation transition? Yes, that's exactly what that is back there. Yeah, we can't wait for the layout to be done too, Corey. It's gonna be really cool when we're done here. Let's see here. LGL talking about 779 says the nice part is that the cab is not open to people that often, so it's very lucky. Wow, that's really cool. So Trainstorm's asking, should I run my Thomas or my L1s? I'm saying Thomas. So Paul Coker's here from Bradford, Pennsylvania. As soon as George is back, I'll have him give you a whistle over here. There we go. Hello from Bradford. Hopefully weather's okay out there out east. Says 716 Rail fan says I'm back. Good to have you back. James Trains in the house. How you doing, James Trains? Thanks for stopping by. All right, I'm catching up here.
Sorry.
Nina says thank you. We got you. We got you. And Ellison's asking if we got any Frisco locos. We do not have any Frisco locomotives in the railroad here.
I'd like to get a 1630 though. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think they've made one though.
Yeah, I would like that. A 1630. A 630 is another one. The 1630 is the Russian decapod that's at the
IRM.
Illinois Railway Museum. Right, right. And the 630, why don't you tell everybody what the 630 you were talking about is?
So the 630 is at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. That's a mouthful. Yeah, that's one of the two operating steam engines that they have there, and I got to ride in the cab of it back probably 2 years ago. Did you say?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool after driving the 7.5 gauge steam engine. I knew everything that was going on the inside, so it's kind of cool. Just going in there and being like, oh, hey, I know.
Yeah, it was a really neat ride, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Tim's Trains. Actually, before I get to Tim's Trains, Trainmaster 04 is on here. Trainmaster 04 just reached 100 subscribers, and it's thanking us for participating in his 100 sub special. And for those of you who haven't, Trainmaster 04, who just reached 100 subscribers, has a really, really neat idea, taking up some of the same things that a couple of other milestone subscribers have done, where he is having a question and answering video. So check out his channel. Check out the 100 subscriber where he lays out what you're supposed to do, and throw out some questions to him because he wants to do that for his 100 subscriber special. Congratulations on 100 subscribbers, Trainmaster 04. Tim's Train's asking about the chuff on that Berkshire, George. We got that turned down, right?
No, I don't think it's stopped working for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah,
We have to work on that off the stream.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to reset that or something like that. So James Train says, skip to the top, Wally. I can't because the top gets cut off on me. So if you got something, if you could loop your comment back around, I'd appreciate that. That's helpful for me. Trainmaster 04 says at Tim's Trains. I think they have all right, I'm getting that. So Lionel Guy 1776 is asking you a question, George. What are you using for track here?
We got Atlas. Atlas. We have Gargrave's. We have Gargrave's track. So that's a lot of the straights are Oh man. So we have a lot of the straight yeah. So the straights are mostly Gargraves. And then the switches and then curves that we have are Ross. Some of the curves we have are bent Gargraves track. That's the nice part about Gargraves and Ross track is that it comes in probably about 3 foot sections, would you say, and you can bend it and cut it however you like. And yeah, it seems to work. And then I mean, it looks realistic too. So yeah, that's what we use for track. Oh yeah, here my dad's got an example. We call this the Penn Central piece. We've run a lot of trains over this piece of track, including the big boy. But yeah. So that was if you were on, I think that we did that on a stream, correct?
I think so.
Yeah. So Angel had to shave his beard because he bet that it wouldn't go over. But yeah, this is the Penn Central piece of track. We like to call it. But this is a piece of Gargraves track that we have bent, and it's a rough piece, but it just shows what you can do with this.
It's bendable, huh?
Yeah, it's fixable.
Yep. Nico's Trains Productions back. Good to have you back, Nico. D. Klinger says, I've been planning on making a layout tour and more vids now that school is starting. I need to get like 2 months ahead on videos one day. Yep. It's like once you get behind on the video, sometimes it's hard to get back on the power curve. I'm behind on mine as far as making the making videos for or doing the production end of the videos for GFW Trains. Got to put one out on Saturday, and I don't have one ready yet. So Xander Mann says, hey, I'm back. I'm going to change my YouTube mobile accounts here soon to Galaxy Railway Productions 14.
That's cool.
We'll keep an eye open for that. TV Tech says, hey, George and Wally, working on an old Lionel 1041 transformer. Well, that's pretty cool. Hopefully that's going all right. Don't get zapped on that one, all right?
Yeah, that would be bad, just like kaboom.
But that's a neat transformer. That's one of the old workhorses for Lionel, those 1041s. So 716 Railfan says, I got the CCP 7023 leading and 7017 trailing the other day. It was awesome. That's a good catch right there.
Yeah.
Oh, James Trains wondering about his whistle. Let's get that man a whistle. Sorry about that, James Trains. We got that in all caps. We don't want to deny him. So D. Klinger is talking about trains that he's got. Train.
Oh yeah, you missed the heritage unit the other day.
Which one is that one? You guys are gonna have to educate me on these heritage units. What's 7023? What's 7017? I thought you didn't know which ones they were.
I didn't know which one.
Okay.
Those are the CP ones.
Okay. Gotta work together, right? Team.
Yeah.
So the CP ones, those are the two brown and gray ones, right?
Yeah,
but then we don't know what the 1700
I
one
think
is.
that's the Norfolk Southern one.
Gotcha. Let's see. Can we get a whistle for on that 844 for James Trains? He's getting picky now. But we'll get him. We'll get it. We got it turned down a little bit just because the
whistle is separate, or it's the same as the sound. So it's when you have the sound turned down, the whistle's down too.
So Xander's asking, how you doing, George?
I'm doing good. How about you?
He's a little bit tired today. Lots of stuff going on. About ready to tell everybody about the Atlas track we got on the layout. He was so tired here.
Atlas.
Oh my gosh.
That was solid.
That was about as solid as the time when I asked you how many big boys you've seen, and you're like, one.
Or no, what was there? There's the other one with like when somebody asked me like how many post-war engines we had. I think I said like we didn't have any.
Yeah. We don't really have that much post-war. What? Oh well, Xander, thanks for coming. None of our train. Well, we always have a stable of broken trains. We're hoping to get fixed. We have one really cool train that's broken right now.
AC9.
Oh my god, I love that AC9 and it's broken.
Dude, it's amazing. I lashed up with the cab forward on Christmas. Oh man, was that good?
That's some big power right there. Big power. Nico Productions says I finished making the tank engine. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Tim is saying that Overland Models made a brass 1630 and 2-rail O scale.
Of course, everything that you want is
Right,
a 2-rail
right. That's
scale.
exactly what James said. 716 Railfans has got to thank you guys as well. I hit 100 the other day, and I'm still thinking on what I should do. Well, hey, congratulations on that, 716 Railfan. It's always good. We've got a real neat corner of the hobby right here with people watching our live stream and people chatting here. And make sure we support each other. See who's on here. Why don't we support each other's channels and
Subscribe.
you got it. Subscribe, and what do we do? Can you do me a favor, everybody? If you're on here and you haven't done it already, smash that like button. It helps out on our stream here immensely in terms of the algorithm getting it pushed out there. So not only on our stream here, but on other people, make sure that you get over there, note these names, get over there to their channels, and check that out. Xander Mann says, I wish I was a Canadian National 3254. It's a steam locomotive, or a nickel plate 765. Again, another steam locomotive. We've got a 765 on the layout here somewhere, don't we?
We don't have a 765. We have a 759, which is
different.
different.
A 759, which is different than the 765. All right, close. So D. Klinger, speaking of subscribers and everything like that, says I'm at 42 subs. And I might make a 50 sub special. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Everybody make your way over there to D. Klinger's YouTube channel. Give him a sub. Push him up to 50 so we can see that subscriber. So Content Park Deluxe Edition says, I'm here. Well, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. Let's see here. So LJ Railroad says he got to play with the grandfather's ONG scale trains the other day. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's really cool.
All right. We got Content Park Deluxe, right?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Right on. Trademaster 4 says, thanks, guys. Currently, I'm working on a follow-up video for the special, and then finally a product review on the Menards Lumberyard. Well, that ought to be good.
Oh, I heard that one's really cool.
Yeah,
I haven't
it
seen
is.
too many pictures of it, but I've heard it's cool.
So our man, Angel Garcia, who's going to be here at Fast Friday. We're going to do a Fast Friday this Friday.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty cool. Angel Garcia is going to be here doing
You gotta hide this piece of track, though. You might burn it.
Yeah, he said he lost his beard to that track. So it should be fun, Fast Friday. I wonder if Angel's going to bring out any trains to race.
Maybe
Have to find some good ones. And I think we're going to have an RS3 race. That should be a good one.
RS3 race.
Yep. I got some RS3s. I think we're going to have Thomas back there. I think Thomas is going to make his debut once again, back racing.
Dang, like, what was in Talladega Nights, that one guy who, God, the Will Ferrell's, like,
Ricky Booby.
No, the other guy that became friends with him.
Jacques, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about,
Yep.
right, when he came back.
Right. So Angel's going to be here. We're going to do a Fast Friday. It's going to be lots of fun on Friday. So make sure you come back on Friday. So, Nicholas Train's production is Nicholas Schnee. All right. Well, I got a new name for Nicholas Schnee. Grandpa says, George is the only guy I know who can have 90-degree turns in 36 inches.
Yeah. I've done that before on the Christmas layout. I've had those big articulated engines going over curves that they probably shouldn't be. But, yeah.
So, LGR Railyard says, I got to an unknown railroad museum that I haven't been to for a long time. It's called the Alden Depot and Park Museum in Alden, Michigan. Well, that's kind of neat.
That's really cool,
What do they've got there, LJO? Matt's Collections and Things here says, hey, you finally made it. Well, welcome back. Welcome coming in. DB Tech says, oh my gosh. So Xander's asking how you lost your beard to a piece of track, George. You're gonna have to tell that story again.
So basically, I think about, towards the beginning of the streams, Angel bet me that, that if I could get the big boy to run over this piece of track, that he would shave his beard. And I had run the little 080 over, and it ran fine. I had run plenty of diesels over, and they ran fine. But the big question was the big boy, and I was kind of nervous. But yeah, and I forgot I had to do something too. Like, I forget what I had to do though. I don't even remember what I had to do, but I had to do something like kind of stupid. And the big boy rode over this track Perfect.
It did good. It did good. So then Norfolk and Southern 1700 is the yellow horse, George.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That one's cool. I like that one.
Right. So, James Train's asking what's wrong with our AC9, George.
Doesn't move.
Yep. It doesn't move for whatever reason. It went over the double crossover. The double crossover sparked, and the AC9 just stopped moving. All of the sounds work, but for whatever reason, it doesn't move. When we got it, it was like that. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it was the same. Actually, I don't know. Hopefully it's an easy fix. But,
Hopefully, we got to get it to the right person to fix it, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Trainmaster 04 says, hey, here, guys, first trivia question of the night. True or false, did Lionel ever produce a model train magazine, George?
Lionel Train, I don't know. I don't.
Think they did. I'm guessing yes.
Probably like in the 50s, maybe.
Yep. See, LGR Rail Yard says I got to see the Lima. Got to see in Lima to its CSX number 2772 pushing a local freight. Interesting. That's cool. Nice catch. 716 Rail Fan says we're getting lightning here. Hope the stream stays on. Fingers crossed. Lightning is up the street. Well, stay inside. We don't want you to get hit by that lightning and stay on the stream.
Yeah.
Tim's train, so it looks like we're getting some pixelization here, but hopefully we're back. Just stay with us. We'll keep talking.
Oh yeah, Tim says we're forgetting about the Dreyfus Hudson. That one's one of my favorites. I like that one a lot. But when I started getting back into like more of the TMCC steam locomotives, that was one of the first ones I brought out, and
didn't work.
It was on the so it was on here, and it was back when we had plywood too. And I had like tubular track on without like the rail or the locks on it. So it went it would go stay conventional, and then suddenly it would just go like shoot off like a rocket and tear up all the track. Yeah, that one's one I hope we get back soon.
Right. So Trainstorm PR Marquette Productions says, I love seeing y'all grow. Keep puffing out those videos. Good stuff. I like that too.
I don't know what I was doing.
Content Park Deluxe Edition says new train content coming out tomorrow. Birthday Train Hall coming in for the next 3 days. Well, that's good. Nice birthday train hall. There, George is sleepy. Hey, Sparky 107's out here. Good to see you, Sparky. Thanks for coming. Not too late. Got your Goku Samurai here as well. Model Railroader 1225 says I'm almost at 80 subs. Very good. Very good. Right on. So, for everybody that's here, thank you for joining us tonight. We're having a good time here. We'll be on for probably about another 20 minutes or so. George had a long day, so I'm sure he wants to get to sleep. Got to get up at about 6 o'clock in the morning for cross country.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Yep. So I don't know if I said this, but Model Railroader 1225 is almost at 80 subs. Well, that's pretty cool. Lionel Guy 1776 says I belong to the Lionel Train Group on Facebook. You guys should hop on it.
I think I'm on that one.
Oh, I'm not.
That's the one that promoted the attitude.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Says that we got over 1,200 members on that. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm going to have to check. Or got over 12,000 members, or 2,000 members on that. That's really cool. That big.
It's a cool one.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure that they share some cool stuff. Was sure happy when they put out one of our videos on there. That one really got a nice bump for us.
Yeah.
In terms of views. So 1010 M Burns in the house says hello. Sander Man says I'm watching the live stream from my TV since my computer says video unavailable. Thanks for watching us on the TV.
That means you can't click on. Oh wait, take the remote and like put it somewhere where you can't reach it, so then you just watch the whole stream.
Sparky 107 might be out already because I'm behind on my stream, but he says you can't stay too long. Got bedtime soon. Well, thanks for coming by when you have. Always good to see you. One of the cornerstones of the model railroading YouTube hobby here. Make sure that I don't have it hooked up on the comments here, but he's got a really neat idea in terms of spreading the railroad community. We'll make sure that we get that up on Fast Friday. So good idea for getting people more subscribers. So
It seems to work pretty well too.
yeah, it does. It works really good. Let's see here. North American Trains in the house. Let's see. LG. Oh, okay.
Oh no. I think I know what Angel's gonna
Angel says he is bringing something special to race. Well, that's good. He's coming out on Fast Friday. Getting back to the trivia question, Trainmaster 04 says, true, in the late 20s, going into the 30s, Lionel produced a model train magazine. It was taken over in 1937 by Model Builder magazine. All right.
Yeah. I would think it would be later, like more in the post-war era.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Tim's Train says we owe him some train racing. Yes, we do owe him some train racing. So, Tim, you're going to have to come over and train race on an episode 2. Do that on a Fast Friday. That'd be pretty cool. I will hope that you can come over sometime soon. I have to hook that up. So, Randall Ellison says, at George Wordrick, LOL. They are. I told my sister-in-law one time that when my niece becomes a teenager, that I would hide in the bushes and watch them throw the boys out of the house.
Wow.
That's from out of left field. I must have missed something on that
Grandpa
one.
said something.
Yep. So Trainstorm, Pierre Marquette Productions says got Thomas, Percy, Henry Gordon, James all fired up, ready to go. Well, run them, baby, run them. So, all right, I'm scooting through here so we can get caught up. So, George is Kyle Naughton. That's that Kyle Naughton is Ricky Bobby's buddy.
Oh yeah,
but,
yeah.
But I can't. What's the name of the French guy? Can't believe I can't remember it.
Wait, no, that's a different guy. That's Turbo. Oh, God, yeah, I don't remember. Helio Castroneves.
Yep. All right, so let's see here. LGL Rail Yard says, okay, I get you. I'm sorry, I'm getting caught up here. So Sparky came and went. I didn't even get a chance to see him and say hi, but we got him. We can come back and check that out. Thanks for coming by again, Sparky. So everybody's liking on that Fast Friday. I hope they get back here fast. That'd be pretty cool. James Train's asking, what's the biggest steam engine ever? The Big Boy? What's the strongest steam engine ever? The Big Boy?
I think the biggest is the S1, and then the strongest, I think, is the Allegheny. I back probably about 3 years ago. I was on like a crave to find out what was the strongest steam engine, because I knew the Big Boy was, and I know it's really strong, but I know it's not the strongest. And but yeah, I think the Allegheny is up there with some of the strongest ones. But yeah.
Right. So Angel is calling foul on that track, saying there was definitely a few derails on that track before it bent it up for the Big Boy.
We can do it again.
I don't know. We'll give it a try. So Matt's collection and thing, that's actually Matthew Gars in there, George.
Oh, hey.
Good to have you, Matthew. Matthew's a good friend of George.
Made the plaque.
Made the plaque, made the GFW Trains caboose. Thank you for that. Always a good one. So James Train says, what's the strongest CNO steam engine? The 2666 Allegheny? I think that it would be pretty safe bet to say that's the strongest.
Yeah.
So LGR Rail Yard says, my grandfather told me that there's only one train every month that goes through Traverse City, Michigan, and it's carrying lumber. Interesting.
Yeah, we like Traverse City a lot.
Oh, we go there quite often. We love Traverse City.
Yeah.
So Randall Ellison says, I'm going to have to get my niece's Thomas the Tank stuff and run it again. It's been a while since they hit the rails. Go out there. Trains always don't like it when they're sitting around for a while.
That's right. Yeah.
So Trainstorm's talking about the AC9. Says he had the same issue with one of his locomotives. Made sound but no movement. Sounds to me like your decoder is burned out in a certain spot.
I don't think it. I don't think the O-scale engines have a decoder, so I think it's like the command board. Or because we had the same problem earlier, and we had a friend of ours look at it, and he said that that there was just all messed up inside. Probably somebody had been in there before.
Could be. Trainmaster 04 says if you want, we can take a look at it. Well, I'll take you up on that if you ever make it out this way or make it even closer this way.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Xander Mann's out, got to go. Model Railroad at 1225's out, got to go. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while here today. Everybody, if we've got some new people here, haven't already, do me a favor. If you could hit that thumbs up button, I would certainly appreciate that. That really helps out.
Thumbs up.
in terms of getting the live stream back out, and people from that aren't on here getting it pushed out to them on their notifications.
And they can watch it again.
And they can watch that later. So appreciate that if you could do that. So DB Tech, or actually James Train, says he thinks the 4501 is overrated as well, agreeing with George. Boo.
I don't. Doesn't mean I don't like it. I like the 4501 a lot. I just, I don't know. I like the 630 a lot more.
I get you. DB Tech says I fixed the B terminal and I think that fixed the whistle function. Not bad for a $2 power supply. Not bad, DB Tech. Not bad.
It's pretty good. I know those transformers can get pretty pricey for being a transformer. You know.
They sure can. They sure can. LGR Rail Yard says my grandfather has a New York Central L1 Mohawk from MTH coming for a Pennsylvania Railroad. Coming from a Pennsylvania Railroad fan, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
So D. Klinger says, I think you may have fried the AC9's board. It could be like my engine where it did the same thing, but the hot wire to the motor came off. Could be. I'm not sure. I don't really like to crack those open, but when I've got a couple of things at our train repairman's house already, I don't want to overburden him with all our stuff. So, Tim's Train says James Train's talking about the 4501. It's not as overrated as the 4014.
I love the 4014 so much. I think it's a really cool engine, you know, and yeah, I think it'll look cool. It'll look cool next time we see it.
I hope we get to see it the first time, George. Hope we get to see it the first time. So LGL Rail Yards says he's at 476 subs. Well, congratulations on that. Make sure that we're supporting each other on our channel. So go over there and check everybody's channels out. Let's see here. So 1-800-Clyde says, talking about the 4501, says that it's got a really nice documentary on it. And it is. There is. It's called, and then there was one. Go and see that if you haven't seen that.
Okay, I like that documentary a lot. Just like, imagine buying a steam engine for less than like $100,000. Not even like less than like. Well, how much did they buy it for? Like, it was like crazy like low. Man, that'd be cool. And it being like an operating steam engine too. Although it needed work, it still like, you know, ran. But yeah, that's cool.
Yep. So, yeah, so it's on life number 3 right now, I think. So James Trains here. Does anybody know the ANWP 290? Don't. Let's see here. James, or LGL Rail Yard does. Content Park Deluxe Edition says, I don't have swim practice tomorrow, so I can watch the rest of the stream. Well, good. Thanks for coming in. We're these streams, these 1-hour streams go pretty darn fast. We've almost been on for most of the hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You see Ken Munoz in the house. Thanks for coming by, Ken. Good to see ya. James Train says, hey, when am I coming over? You promised. We race my big boy versus yours. Well, as soon as things loosen up a little bit, James, love to have you over. We'll do some train racing, that's for sure. Content Park Deluxe Edition says, I'm thinking I'm building my own train table. The guy who was building mine died. Well, rest in peace on that, bro. All right. Mystic Southern Railway checking in. Says, hello, folks. Hope everyone's happy and healthy. Well, we're happy and healthy down here right now, for at least right now in our basement.
Happy, healthy, running trains.
On time, on schedule, and over budget.
Oh, very over budget, yeah.
So Randall Ellison says he wants to see a race between big boys.
Angel, bring your big boy. We can race him.
So Content Park Deluxe says, I thought the big boy was the strongest engine. Hey, Mommy Lulu's here. Says, hi, guys. How you doing, Lourdes Hernandez?
And no, actually, the big boy wasn't. Although it is a very big engine. It wasn't the strongest. But yeah. I think there's like 2 or 3 engines.
Grandpa says, check out the Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah. The Yellowstone's a strong one, too.
D. Klinger says the S1 is the biggest and the Allegheny is the strongest.
Yes, correct.
Carl Tweedale Jr. says the Cab Forward is still relevant. So,
yeah, it's right over there.
Right? And George's One of George's favorite. That is your favorite,
That
right?
is my favorite.
Although we
yeah.
haven't had a chance. I think you might have gone even through a couple streams without saying Camp Forward. Wow. Take a drink. For all of you hardcore GFW fans, we used to have a game that every time George said Camp Forward, now we're going to have to do every time George yawns, you take a drink.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, back to reading comments.
Let's see. So I'm back here. I'm just going to move forward here to the end here. Steven Spoke 97, we haven't checked in, says that Allegheny has less tractive effort than the big boy, but more horsepower. More powerful as far as tractive effort can go to several different engines. Depends on the design and if it was successful or not. Well, that's the answer there. That's pretty cool.
The Allegheny was a very successful engine. I can sure tell you that. Although we don't have one in our collection, I know that one's one that I, from my childhood, just watching that on videos on YouTube. It's a really cool engine, and yeah.
So Iron Fox 7's in the house. Good to see you, Iron Fox. Got 33 watching. That's pretty good for a stream.
Wow,
Getting 33 watching and 51 minutes in. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Solid.
Got a lot of people weighing in on what they think is wrong with that AC9.
We should just stop talking about it and.
Tim says it's probably a bad RL2C board.
Sounds like an engine.
Yeah, well, probably sounds like about 150 to 200 bucks to me.
Somebody want to buy an AC9?
No, I'm gonna have to get that fixed. Tim was saying that he knew of some system I can put in there to make it smooth running. I think I'm gonna do that.
We could be like those people on Instagram who just convert all their TMCC engines to like legacy.
Yeah, and,
that's gotta be expensive though.
Yeah. So Iron Fox 7 says, by the way, his legacy big boy should be at, or it's not a legacy, that one's a Vision Line big boy, should be at his house tomorrow. Nice.
I'm as excited as you are.
So I'm way behind here, guys. I'm gonna just roll through here. 716's got to Railfans got to go. We'll see you around.
You're right there.
All right. So Train Master 4 says, now I do have to say that the big boy is the only steamer that still breathes steam. All right, I'm gonna roll through here, guys. Thanks for coming by, 716 Railfan. If we didn't get a chance to say goodnight, let's see here. Let's see. Randall Ellison says, I'll make the next few meetings. I'll get the new photo or get videos and photo of the new O-scale layout, the West Plains Model Railroad Club. They're building their Christmas display this year. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here. James's Trains is kind of upset that nobody knows about the 290.
I've never heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And some guys on here talking about those post-war trains taking a licking and keep on ticking, huh?
Yeah, dude. Like, literally any post-war engine is possible to get going again. I mean, those things are, like, bulletproof. Like...
It's in the post-war. Yep.
Yeah. Like, or, like,
You can get them fixed up pretty good, huh?
Yeah. It just depends. I mean, the bodies are a different story. But, like, they'll run, you know? But, yeah, those things are, like, crazy. Compared to all the new stuff, those things are, like, 20 times better. Like, they don't break, you know? And when they do, they're super easy to fix. Where you don't have to replace, like, the RL2D board on them, you know?
So, LGR Rail Yards now got some O-scale. That's pretty cool. We got a Hogwarts Express from his grandfather, so now we can talk about O-scale with us. Welcome to the club. Come on in. The water's nice. Come on in.
For the record, the Hogwarts Express tried to eat me.
Oh my gosh, we had a live stream and George got his finger caught in the driver on the Hogwarts Express. Let out like a scream when that
It
happened.
hurts so bad. So that earned a spot in the box, unless he's gonna run it. But
Sorry about the pixelization, everybody. Stay with us, all right? We'll come back. We'll come back in just a second. So, DB Tech says your hair is getting big, George. And Steam and Smoke says the most powerful high pressure, not compound articulateds that were successful were the DM and IR Yellowstones and Northern Pacific Z5s and the Great Northern R2s.
Those Z5s are crazy, dude. That's one I would like to get for the collection. Although I think Third Rail is the only company to make those, and those go for like $3,000 in OGR form. It's crazy, but they're really nice. I know that for a fact.
Well, you're gonna be jealous of Ken Munoz. He says that he picked up a brand new Legacy Cab Forward 3 weeks ago. Dang.
Yeah, I'm pretty jealous.
Yep, George. I think that's one of George's thing. One of his favorite trains that he'd like to get.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's one of those I'd like to get. Yes.
Hey, George, Ricky Booby's enemy is Gene Gerard. Ricky Booby. It's Gene Gerard.
That movie is crazy. Although I love it.
So, LJL Rail Yard's checking out. Thanks for coming by, LJLs. Sorry, if you're already gone and I'm just not checking this out. So, thanks for coming by, hanging out. We'll see you on Friday, hopefully. Tim says, GFW trains, you should let me dive into that AC9 when I show up again. For sure, I'll let you do that, for sure. Content Park Deluxe Edition says, my M1 should be here on Friday the 7th. So
Wow.
cool, so cool. Then Iron Fox says he thinks it's a Legacy Big Boy.
Oh, I think they made just a regular Legacy Big Boy that came out in the new catalog.
Oh, very cool, very
Yeah.
cool. So very cool, Iron Fox. Can't wait to see some video on that when you get it.
Or like one of the later catalog. I think it's pretty new though. But yeah, it's really cool. I would like to see that. I expect a video. But yeah, that'd be cool to see. Iron Fox.
Let's see here. So Steam and Smoke says the most powerful heavy drag engine for tractive effort was the Virginian 21010-2 at 175,000 pounds of tractive effort. Most powerful unsuccessful experimental design was Virginian's 2884, the triplex.
Yeah, but how the 21010-2s weren't very successful because wheel slip. I heard. That's I'm sure Tim can probably back me up or tell me that I am wrong and that I need to hit the books on that one. But I'm pretty sure the 21010-2s. I don't think that they were that because I know the Santa Fe had them and I think they just like cut them in half and just like didn't work out. But yeah.
So Trainmaster 04 says don't forget about the Santa Fe 3000. And Steven Spoke 97 says the Virginian's triplex had 198,000 pounds of tractive effort running in simple expansion. Holy cow!
That's crazy, but those are prone to wheel slip too because once they started using more coal and water, the tender would get lighter and the back truck would slip
huh?
set of driver. So they really only were used for helper engines going up big hills.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So Trainstorm Pure Marquette Production wants to know if he can have a link to the Hogwarts incident. That was way back in the beginning when we started to do live streams. It's got to be probably back in April or late March.
Yeah, I think.
And we were doing trains that were in movies.
Yeah, because right before the stay at home actually started. Because I know we started to do the or like before everything was enforced.
Like Movie Monday or something like that. We did.
Yeah, but you'll have to go searching. I don't even think I could find it right now. But yeah, that one's in the books.
So Matt's got to go to Zoom Scouts. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out with us.
See ya.
Trainmaster 04 says I think MTH made a Z5.
Oh, okay. That's gotta be expensive though too. Anything articulate is expensive unless it's a later Y3. But even then, those are still pretty expensive.
So Iron Fox 07 says, all right, I also think it's special because it came out the year 4014 was restored, and it's the exact model of the restored one. Very cool. That's really cool.
Oh. Yeah, that's really cool.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, I got lost here, guys. Sorry. So Steam and Smoke 97 says Wheel Slept with was the triplets. Like, yeah, all right. Train Master 04 says I am Fox. Yes, you are correct. Lionel issued 4 big boys in that catalog, 2 being 4014, one with a gloss finish, and big boy on the smoke box door. The other does not have a gloss nor the lettering. Cool. Northwest Railroad Channel says, hey guys, sorry I didn't join sooner. How have you guys been? Been doing well. On time?
Good, yeah.
On schedule?
Very over budget.
But over budget. How you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight. So Randall Ellison wants to know what kind of locomotive's pulling the freight train tonight, George?
So I got the C&O Berkshire pulling the freight train tonight. That's one of the first-gen legacy Berkshires, and it's a pretty neat Berkshire, I have to say so myself. Yeah, pretty neat.
So Train Storm's heading out. Good to see it tonight. We'll see you around. We'll see you on Friday. We got Fast Friday coming up. We got 30 people watching. Give a pump on Fast Friday, George. Take a drink, everybody. Every time George yawns.
Can't control it.
I know. So go ahead.
Fast Friday. So I think we're gonna be, or Angel Garcia's gonna be coming over. And do you know what time we're doing it? When?
Probably 8, maybe 8. Either 6 or 8. We gotta work that out because we're gonna go for dinner before Fast Friday.
Okay. So it's gonna be on Friday in the afternoon, and we're gonna have a special guest from Chicago. Angel Garcia's gonna come out, and I think I know what he's gonna bring. I think
some train racing trains.
Yeah.
George is gonna cry. Angel and I are gonna make George cry as we always do. So Train Master 04 says adios, everybody. Got to get this video on and get to bed. Well, we'll see you around the roundhouse. Content Park Deluxe Edition says, do you know if you can change the chest per revolution on the DCS app? I don't think you can on the DCS app. I think that there's a way you can do it, but I don't know how, I don't think you can on the DCS app.
Yeah, I just did a quick sweep through. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so either.
So Steam and Smoke 97 says the 210-10-2s didn't have slip issues, only the triplets. The 210-10-2's factor of adhesion was high enough to stick to the rails.
Oh, okay. Oh, and then Tim says that at Jupiter Transit 210-2s couldn't produce enough steam. That's what it was. And so the Santa Fe, they were used in a helper service over the
Cajon Pass.
Cajon Pass and the
Tecapachi Loop.
The Tecapachi Loop. The Virginia and 210-10-2s, not sure about. I'm assuming they probably would have the same problems because the Virginian and the Erie have the triplexes too. So
Right. So Union Pacific 844 Productions says hello for California. Good to see you. We're running our 844 tonight. Hope you like that. If you could do me a favor, everybody just checking in, is just coming in the door. Make sure you smash that like button if you could. George is trying to hold back his yawn there. Smash that like button for us. It does us a lot of good when we're trying to get the streams out there for other people to see after we're done doing it. So thanks for coming in all the way from California. Hope that you're safe and healthy out there, to paraphrase one of the other earlier quotes we've been using on here. Let's see here. Got somebody from Argentina.
wow.
How cool is that? Ed Busty, thanks for coming by. Good to see you.
That's really cool. I know we've had some people from Germany and England, but never Argentina. That's really cool. It's gotta be late.
So 1010 M Burns says, hey guys, again, thanks for coming. M Burns, got your whistle there. Very good, very good. Northwest Railroad Channel says, great to hear. I've been good, though I've had a few layout issues lately, though. Hopefully you're getting those sorted out. Mystic Southern Railway says, gotta go. Some interesting info about steam locomotives. Have a good night, y'all. Well, thanks for coming by, Mystic Southern Railroad. See you around the roundhouse. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday for our Fast Friday.
Where they don't make me cry.
So, yeah, we'll make you cry. Let's see.
Anyway. Oh, sorry.
So Randall Ellison says he loves C&O Steamers.
C&O steamers are really cool. I do like the Allegheny a lot. And, God, they had a Northern, I think. Forget the name of it, though, but I thought that it's got, like, I'm just going to stop talking before I embarrass myself. But, yeah.
Oh my gosh, DB Tech is asking, do we know who Bob and Doug McKenzie are from Canada?
I do
Of
not.
course, the Great White North. In fact, I think that our stream reminds me of Bob and Doug McKenzie sometimes. Good day, hey. Hey there, who is that? Uh, yeah, we're caught up at 1010M Bird says, I'm new here. Well, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. We should be on for a little while here today and then back around on Friday for our Fast Friday live stream where we race trains. So hopefully we'll see you down there. We usually have 2 streams a week. We have one that we do on Tuesdays or try and do on Tuesdays depending on George and my schedule, and then one that we try and do on the weekends. We've been doing it on Sunday, but we've been having baseball practice every week, so haven't been able to.
It's been harder to do it.
Right.
Yeah. Been doing it, and then sometimes we do some pop-up streams too, but those have been kind of. Oh.
Right.
Oh God, I forgot what I was gonna say. It's just like came in my head and then it just went right back out.
Boom.
Went through my ear and then out the other. Or no, went in my ear and then out the other. There we go.
Yep. So I'm glad I could get you to crack up there, PV Tech. I'm a big fan of Bob and Doug McKenzie. Love Strange Brew, the movie. I think I might be the only person in my family here that likes Strange Brew. Everybody thinks I'm crazy for liking that movie. So at 1010M Burns says, I like M1s, and I think the S1 is way better than the big one. Well, M. Burns, you're new here, huh? You sound like a lot like another subscriber, or not subscriber, a person that comes through the stream here quite often that really likes the M1s and S1s and T1s and likes the Pennsylvania Railroad.
Slip. Jacob Wilson.
Hey, Jacob, how you doing? Is it late for this? Jacob, come on board. Come on board. Good to see you here. Hope everything's going well for you. Say hi to your family for us. Say hi to your dad. James Train says, when I was young, I thought that the DDX40 was the SD60, and I drew a picture of it, and it looked like it was on fire.
Whoa. When I was little, I was trying to draw pictures of GG1s, and I actually did that in 6th grade, or 4th grade for art project that we did. I drew a picture of a GG1, but it was like 3D, so it was really hard.
Cool. Well, hey, Jacob, do me a favor. How you been these days? And smash that like button. And everybody who's just coming in here, smash that like button. It really helps out with us after we're done with the stream, getting that out there in the algorithm, pumping that out. So let's see here. Randall Ellison says, I can't remember if I told you guys this story, but my dad went to an auction a few years ago and bought some Lionel stuff from a fire sale. One of the pieces was a UPFA that I got for $7. So that's quite the steal right there. That's good stuff.
Wow.
Yep. F Boosty wants to know what time is it here. Well, it is 9 p.m., 9:10 p.m. here. How about you there? What time is it there where you're at? Oh, and it runs too, Randall. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Any train for under $10 is also pretty
Hey, guess what?
What?
There's not just a
Basement.
basement full of trains.
Barn.
Barn full of trains is here. Hopefully that train's running around your ceiling pretty good. Barn full of trains. Good to see you. It's been a while. Thanks for swinging by. James Train says, hey, Wally and George, have you ever rode behind the Milwaukee 261 or heard of it? Oh,
Yeah, we
for
saw
sure.
it.
Yeah,
we saw the tender.
Yeah.
But when we were driving to
The Boundary Waters to go canoeing, we drove through Minnesota, Duluth, right?
Yeah. Actually, no, I think we saw in Wisconsin, didn't we?
No, it was in Duluth.
Oh, we saw in Duluth?
Yep.
Anyways, so we saw actually some pretty cool, we saw some heritage passenger cars of various railroads. And then we went past this yard. There was a shed there. Poking out of the shed was a good old tender with the tilted rectangle, the red tilted rectangle. And I was like, oh, and I forgot I didn't get my camera out fast enough. So, yeah.
So one day we'd like to get up there and ride behind that 261. We haven't ridden behind it yet. So 1010M Burns says, I think the big boy is overrated. All hail the great S1. Well, I think that there are.
Anyways, but
I think that there are as many big boys running right now as there were ever S1s made.
That's really cool. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's wow.
I don't know. That one's beautiful though. It's the longest engine, right?
Yeah.
That S1 that's in the catalog is sure a nice piece. Burns. I'm sorry. 1010M Burns, the new
The new guy.
the new guy. Are you gonna get that one from the catalog? I think that would be a good one to get. Look at that. George is yawning. George is yawning. Well, it might be tight. Well, you know what time? You're lucky because in Argentina it is 11 p.m. George, 11 p.m. Grandpa used to work with an engineer of the 261. Remember that?
You did?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yep.
That's really cool. Wow. Yeah, that's really cool.
1010 Burns says 8.5 feet matters. So
Wheel slip matters too, but you know.
Hey, relax. Content Park Deluxe Edition says, y'all see what happened in Lebanon? Oh my gosh, yeah, that's awful what happened over there.
Was it that explosion?
Yeah, an explosion. A lot of people died, a lot of people were injured. It's awful. I didn't see why it happened. Yeah, but gosh, anytime you see death and destruction like that,
it's crazy. It was like big mushroom.
Yeah. So, hopefully everybody's going to be all right. Well, I hope that everybody's safe out there. I know that there's going to be a lot of families and people out there that are going to be in a bad way about that. So, it's really, really sad. Yep. George is fighting back that yawn. It's well, hey, we've gotten to 9:14, and George has got to get up early for his cross country practice in the morning. It's always nice. It's always sad to end our stream, especially when we have 29 people watching the stream.
Oh wow!
So, we've got a good amount now. But thank you everybody for being here. We'll be back on Friday. Watch a notice for that. It's either going to start at 6 or it's going to start at 8. But we're going to do a Fast Friday with some train racing. Yep. Yep. Angel's going to be here. He's going to be hanging out with us. Then we're going to do another Fast Friday in the future. We're going to get Tim's Trains on here, a couple guest star train racers. Should be loads and loads of fun. So, yeah. So before we head out, if you could all do me a favor and smash that like button one more time for us, that'd be great. And the other thing I want to do before everybody gets out of here, make sure that you note all of the people that are on here right now. And let's support each other on our little corner of the YouTube here. We've got a neat part of YouTube with the model railroad community. We also have a really neat part of our model railroad community right here that come and check out and hang out on our live streams. So please, guys, let's support each other, watch each other's videos, smash like buttons, subscribe, everything like that. James wants to know when Anita's going to get on here again. We'll get her on here. Hey, Brian Burns is here. Good to see you, Brian. Thanks for coming by. There was a guy on here a few moments ago that had a name just like yours. It sounded very much like you.
Yeah.
I love it. It's always good to see you, Brian. Thanks for hanging out. Guys, everybody, thank you for swinging by. Thank you for being part of our stream. And thanks for a great time this evening. We'll see you on Friday. F. Boosty, thanks for coming by. Sleep tight. Get some sleep since it's so late out there. And we'll see you, everyone, around the roundhouse.
Don't let the Boosty on the way out.
Bash. Pixelated.
Oh, wait, we gotta wait.
We gotta wait for the unpixelated. Oh, it's still pixelated. This is our Nintendo send-off right here, everybody.
Oh, man, I missed the best part. Dang.
What, when we missed each other?
Yeah. We gotta get some Tetris music.
Yep. Minecraft time. So, hey, everybody, we'll see you on Friday. We'll see you around the Roundhouse Fast Friday. Got some train racing, some guest stars that are going to be on here. And, yeah, now we're back on, George.
Oh, all right.
See you around the Roundhouse.
Don't let the Boosty on the way out. Boom, we got it done before.
Right on, guys. Thanks a lot. Sleep tight, everybody. Be safe. Everybody out there on the East Coast, batten down the hatches, and I hope that you have no problems. So, till next time.
Adios. That was a fun stream.
Yes.